Hey guys, if you're watching this video, that's because it's possible that you're having issues with your battery on your RV not charging. This is a Ace store or Thor Ace store. The other way around, I don't care. It's a 2014, and yes, I was having problems with two batteries that are here that were not charging. And I'm not talking about the battery that that ignites the engine. It's the other what they call a home battery. So as you can see now, I am plugged in with the AC to my house, and now the battery is getting charged. That was not the case before, and believe me guys, I struggle. There are no videos out there that could show me what to do for my specific problem, but yeah, even though I was plugged in, my batteries were not charging. Alright guys, the batteries I'm talking about, they are located here on my RV. And this battery, before I found out the problem here, they were reading, I got this very nice tool today from one of the, I think it was AutoZone. And these two were reading like 11 something. So I knew the batteries were low, but they were not bad at all. Anyways, they were not powering anything. If I disconnected the connection to the house, nothing would work in my RV, absolutely nothing. So there was something that was stopping the power to go into the RV. So I got this a little tool here, and like I said, I got that reading of 11 point something. So I figured that was not, the batteries were not the problem. And that's where my journey began. My first thing to check was here. It was fine, not 100%, but it was okay. The batteries were not the problem. So let's come in. I'm gonna show you what I had to check first, and this is the fuse box that is in the RV. Coming in, I'll show you. And this is what I'm talking about. When I am connected to the house, it's fine. All this worked. But if I disconnect it, if I have a full battery, everything is working with the batteries. My slide should work. My water pump was supposed to work. None of this was working. Not even the awning. And here's one thing that I want you guys to see. If I have this thing in use right here in use, and I am plugged into the house, it's supposed to charge the batteries. If I disconnect, if I'm not connected to the house and I'm not using the RV, so I'm supposed to go put it in the store, and that would preserve the power in the batteries. So no matter what I did here, I was not able to use anything here, because like I said, something was killing the power from the batteries. And like I said, I opened this thing here. Here's where I had my all the fuses. That was my next step after checking the battery. And like I said, I got a reading of about 11. So I figured they were not, terribly bad. But so I checked every single fuse. Okay, I took them out and I tested with this beautiful tool, and it all checked here. But this is the power that is supposed to come from the battery to this one here, this one here. If I was plugged in to the house, yes, I was getting a reading of 13 something, but if I disconnected it, I had nothing here, like a 1 point something, which was nothing. If I ran the generator on the unit, then same thing, I would get power here, but not on the battery. So not from the batteries. So that was I was like really scratching my head here when I got to this point, thinking like, oh, there's got to be some electrical issue. Obviously there was. Thinking like, oh no, how much is this gonna cost? But I continued my search. So here's where I needed help, and I called my son to give me a hand. Hey son. So what I did is I asked my son, every time you press either use or restore, there's a little click that you hear somewhere in the RV. So I asked my son, you know what? Press use, and then after 5 seconds, press store. So I can follow that clicking noise. There is something like switching, something that is happening, disconnecting when we either put it on use or store. So I asked my son to do it, and I followed that noise. And what happened is that I followed that. Nope, it wasn't in this compartment, and it led me right here to the engine compartment. It's like I asked my son to continue to go back and forth between use and store, and the noise, that clicking noise, came from here. I have that box open, so you can see I removed the lid here, and then here it was fun. So we got more fuses here, so I had to check all those fuses with that device that I bought from AutoZone, which was very useful. If you don't have one, I recommend that you get something like that, otherwise you're not gonna get very far. So I checked all the fuses. As you can see, all those fuses, they were all fine. It's like at this point, it's like, gosh, I need to take this thing somewhere, and I'm thinking hundreds of dollars here. But I was about to give up on this. It's like, yep, I need to take it somewhere. I noticed this gray little box here. It has a button, like right here on this end. It was sticking out, popped out. So I went ahead and pressed the button in, and that reset, I don't know what. Okay, I pressed it in and it stayed in, and voila, that fixed my problem. Now I am thinking, before that, I am thinking like, oh, that must have done something. That must have done something, and my heart like start pounding hard, fast, and it's like I came here. I was not plugged in. Okay, the AC, I was not plugged into the house, and then I came here and turned the water pump, and the light came on. So it's like, yes, I got power. And so I went back and reread this batteries, and I was still showing like 11 something, right? 11 point something. I was able to operate the awning in and out, and it would work, but very slow. So that was an indication that those batteries were almost depleted, even though it was showing 11. So I went ahead and plug in again to the house, plug the RV to the house, and check my batteries again, and now they were reading like 13 something, so they were getting charged, and everything now in the RV was working. Now I can unplug the RV, you know, from the connection from the house, and these things will continue to read above 12.6 something, and everything in my RV works. So if you are having this problem, and you have this, I don't know about any other type of RV, but in this one here is a Thor 2014, and that little sucker right there, that's an evil one, but we found it, and it's now precious. Anyways, guys, if this video helped you, why don't you give me a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, that would not hurt. All right, you guys, take care.